Hello, Casper here. Last time I recorded, I was recording episode 2. I had to, due to other things, I couldn't continue the recording. It ended off, whilst I thought it was, we have quite a draft in our house, and the doors were slamming. And it turned out it was actually my girlfriend who came home from work. So that's quite funny. But so yeah, this is recorded 2 days later. As you can see, my solo role-playing table here is even more cramped than usual. It's because I've been drawing. The 3 others I've been drawing Grimwald, Knave, and now Belinderlin. Because some disclaimers, I think we have Belinderlin up here. I changed her name because we rolled that she was a beekeeper, and I thought it was quite funny to call her Belinderlin or Belinderlin instead of Belinderlin. Also, I changed one of her blessings. So her blessings are now called Bee Stinger and Honeydew. What Bee Stinger does is that it, when she shoots an arrow, or her arrows are blessed, and it's a +1 guts. I'm thinking she sort of has to remember to bless the quiver each morning, else it won't work. Or it doesn't have to be morning, she just have to bless them because the day after the blessing needs to be renewed. Then she has this ability called Honeydew. Each day, Belinderlin can magically create 1d10 honeydew droplets. That restores 1 HP. So I thought that it was sort of not too powerful, just a minor spell in a way. Because then it would be random how many patrons actually sort of blessed her with. One other thing, I'm not going to do that now, is that we have to actually roll both Belinderlin's patron up according to the rules of Knave, and we sort of also have to roll or choose how the patron abilities of Sir Tennyson, Saint Tennyson, we should call him now, works. Yeah, so that is that. Yeah. I think that was sort of it for the disclaimers. Oh yeah, one thing. So I'm thinking, because the last video, my last recordings were sort of went quite okay, but there was no sort of actual play. As you can see, there was a lot of prepping. I am thinking about splitting up these videos, so I guess this is just more a memo to myself. Yeah. Anyways, let's start. I should say that I hope you can't hear the neighbors, because I have to open the windows quite a lot, because today is a really, really, really warm day outside. It's almost 28, 30 degrees, so, well, not Fahrenheit, but Um, Woo! Yes. Where were we? We were establishing that Belinda and Nifo asked Rose for some help, and that is getting Nifo safely out of town to, I'm thinking, perhaps a hiding place or something. We don't know yet. We have to roll what it is that he needs to do there, why he needs to be escorted. But he needs to be escorted to hex number 4. So we have to come up for why. But they're asking him, Rose, to help with that. And of course, Rose will have to say that, yeah, that's all fine, but we have to let Grimwald, my friend, in on this, in on your secret too, because he's a talented spellcaster. I know. I think at least. I haven't seen him in action. I don't even know actually the spells he can cast. And he might be helpful to your cause. But one other thing. Before you came in, Rosette, I just had this vision. I talked to my recently deceased master, the Tennyson. He gave me a quest. I have to get myself a horse, and it's not just any horse. I think it's sort of a horse with a temperament, and it might even be reddish in color. Are there even red horses? I ask now. I'm colorblind, so red horses. I guess they're red horses. They're sort of red. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sort of like a Ferrari, right? uh, so, um, and maybe Rose asks, do you know if there's a horse that here in town that fit that description? And do they know that? Should maybe ask. Should we ask the Magic 8 Ball? Let's do it. Do they know of a horse? It could also be like this legend of this horse roaming the plains outside the town or something. I don't know. Wild horse. Do they know of a horse that would fit that description? Unlikely, it says. Unlikely. Okay, but I can actually use that for something because I can just use my oracle and call it unlikely down here, as you see. Do they know such a horse that would fit that Rose description Rose gave? The blue die is the this so no, and there are no horses in town. Maybe I can change that to some sort of advantage to the town. I have been thinking in these last couple of days of what to do about it. I don't know. Could they actually get some horses? Go out and catch some wild horses? An idea. Maybe those horses could even be, because we have quite a lot of um, magical hexes. Could it even be like a fairy horse? Because the mane is sort of flammable and the horse is red. Um, yeah. Okay. What to do first, though? I'm thinking they're doing the helping out Knave to get to whatever he's doing, and then they can look for horses as well. It's a sort of marsh area. Thinking of the South American poncho, not poncho, what do you call it? Those there's some sort of in South America. These sort of marsh areas where they have these cowboys. I can't remember what they're called. Kind of in a similar vein, flatlands. Okay, so it might be doing also a favor for the village by um, fetching them some horses. Okay, how do we securely get uh, Nifur out of town? It would be probably be best during night time. And they would probably also, those of them who know that he's working as a bell ringer, be mysterious, or not mysterious, be what do you call it? Suspicious when the bells are not ringing. How do we get him out of town? We have to come up with a plan. Could also be like a wagon, but we don't have any horses. Are there mules in town? Or ponies? I'm going to say it's unlikely. No, you know what? If there's a mill, they have to have a working horse of some sort. Maybe that's even the problem. They really, really don't have any horses. Oh, one thing, we're forgetting the music. Oh my god. How could I? Uh, the wonderful legends of Dwarg. Background music. Or background music. For me, it's background music. Uh, let's just play it from the top. It was maybe a bit loud last I recorded it. Bit down. Um, so, how do we get him out of town? Belindaline has a cape, but she's almost like butt naked underneath, so it would, I don't know. Oh, it's a little loud. Okay, Okay, I'm going to ask. Is there a pony or wagon? There must be some. I was going to call it unlikely, so it's yes, but it's locked up in some stables. By some farmers. Potent farmer, some sort of important farmer with some serious stable barn with some equipment that he's sort of. I'm thinking this farmer has a bit of reputation. What happened? One sec, I don't know what. There we go. I had to sneeze, so I had to pause the video and when the camera stopped working. Anyways. Okay, so I don't think that Knave can be of any assistance here. I'm thinking that Grimwald, who has family all over town, can probably help us. But he's... Okay, let's say that they opened the door and called to Grimwald to let him in on the secret, and he's being updated. And it is him who says, there's no chance that... let's find the farmer and a name for the farmer. There's no chance on earth that farmer... Ricard. Ricard. Cumber. Cumberfry. Farmer Ricard with no H. Ricard. Cumber. Fry. Farmer. Sort of the king farmer of the town. Yeah, so there's no way he's such a mouthful. There's no way he's going to. He's complete. Yeah, no good. So I'm even thinking that Grimwald says something down the line like, "Yeah, he used to harass me as a kid and stuff. So now it's payback time. Let's go and he's in on this. Let's go and steal his wagon." Okay, so I think that this would primarily be a job for Rose and Grimwald. I don't think the Linderlin joins them here either, neither does Nifur. Yes, but the Linderlin is going to conjure some honeydew for them. Honeydew droplets, and I'm thinking that they're sort of like small. You can have them eat them. They're sort of more like bonbons, even something of nectar. Yes. How many can she conjure? She conjures 8. They're taking 4 each, and it's just a minor item, so I'm going to... But it doesn't take up a slot. I'm going to write it on their notes here. honey to droplets. 4. And also so. Okie dokie. I'm going to use the... They're going to head off now, I think. Now. To see if the farmer Ricard Cumber Fry is home, or whether they can sneak into his barn. So, I'm sort of jumping scenes. But I have to, what I have to do now is I'm going to use gum as the scene unfolding table. See how the scene sort of starts. So you get it here. So I'm rolling a d20. I'm rolling 20. Open scene for investigation, discovery, findings, and exploration. Perfect. So, I'm interpreting that as there is sort of, we got green lights. He's not home. Nobody's looking. It's a really warm day like today. Everybody is having a siesta. They're sneaking in. And I think I don't even have to roll a sneak roll because I'm thinking it's so dead easy. So yeah. So, but is it really that easy? Let me read it again. Yeah, okay, so oh yeah, we find the wagon in the barn, but where is the pony or the mule or whatever? I'm going to say, ask the oracle, is it a pony? And I'm thinking it's on a right next to the barn on the field somewhere at the fence. Right now, and maybe he even has 2 mules, 2 ponies, but they have no horses in town. Now let's just say that he's the only one. Maybe he has this mule or pony. I'm going to ask, is it a mule? And if not a mule, it's a pony. Yes. I was asking, is it a mule? It's a mule. Okay. They're trying to lure they need to get the mule to the wagon. Yes, I have to have to skip song here. It doesn't really fit the kind of scene. Okay. I'm thinking. So, what have they got? Rose, by the way, also needs a weapon. He only has the orc's shoot axe, the gambeson, and a trump. Grimwald. I know, you know what? Grimwald is going to use a spell while Rose lures the mule into the barn. Because Grimwald also has a spyglass. Maybe he doesn't even need the Arcane, because he got a spell called Arcane Eye. He can fly around and watch through the eyes of this eye. He can conjure. Yeah, I'm thinking he just uses his spyglass. So he's looking out over the, I don't know, it's probably like a pirate spyglass sort of. He's looking, I think it's the little one, looking whether Farmer Reichardt is coming home, or one of his men is. So we'll get a huge advantage. So, Rose is going to charm the donkey. Not the donkey, the mule. The donkey. Okay. Let's hope it's not a stubborn mule, stubborn donkey mule. I would give her some bonus if she has a carrot. Does she find a carrot? Is there a carrot? Vegetables lying around somewhere? Yeah. Is there a carrot? We need to ask the oracle. Is there a carrot? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. But we also got interrupt C. You can call it because of Mythic or random event. What is it? Remote event. Okay. I'm going to say that that is Farmer Reichardt coming up over the hill from one of his fields with a few of his men. We have time to get the. We have got 3 turns to get the. 3 turns to get the mule into the barn and get the hell out of here before. He's so far away he can't see anything. But anyways, I've got 3 turns to do it. So let's hope. First attempt with the carrot. But it's with a carrot, right? So it's a... And it is... Ooh. Oh. I'm thinking that it's a +5 because, you know, Rose used to be a squire and grew. She's used to horses, handling horses and mules and stuff like that. She's like natural. I mean, that's definitely a +5. I would even say I don't even have to roll, but let's do it. +6. I have to roll 16 or more. First attempt +6. That's 14. It's not enough. Second attempt. Yes, way. And we can hear Grimwald's getting nervous. Rose, get the hell! What the hell, Rose? Get that stupid mule. He's coming home. So when Rose, well, she's already best friends with the mule. Okay. Takes another turn to get the harness on the mule and onto the wagon before they get out, and Grimwald is like almost like following his pants. And they get out exactly the way that so that nobody notices because they're having a siesta. Because they're coming from behind the barn, so they can't see us getting up. We got successfully restored, borrowed the borrow the little wagon from Farmer Reichardt because we wanted urgently to help the city getting horses. So we needed a wagon. I don't know. That is our excuse. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, so they through some streets they managed to get the wagon up to the back door of the church or the little chapel. And I'm thinking what they're doing now is that they go in and fetch the two others. Get some blankets, put them over Knave, who climbs up into the wagon and I don't think that anybody is going to watch them here. But they are going to... I'm going to say that they have to get out of the... I'm thinking that there is some sort of... what do you call it? Not a ballista? Around the... or a sort of fence around the town, and there's some... there's a guard captain and some local watch guards in this town or something, and we have to get out through some sort of gate. I'm guessing that there might be 2 gates, and it's southeast out of town. So I haven't made this village, so I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to say that there's a chance that they will have to sort of talk to the guards while they move through the gates. And maybe I'm going to run 2 tests. One, they're lying about the wagon because they can maybe recognize it. And just let's hope it's a sleepy, daft guard. And the other thing is that he's not going to have to sort of distract him in a way so he don't take the wagon or anything. Thinking I'm going to have to roll a reaction roll to do that, to see how nosy he is. Yeah, but I'm going to... There are reaction rolls in here, but it's, if I roll bad, it will have drastic consequences. I don't think... yeah, I'm going to plus because of... yeah, I was thinking that it's actually Belinda Litten who's talking here because he has +2 charisma. And also Grimwald, whom the guard probably know best. They're going to... yeah. Anyway, let's jump and roll the scene starter, or the scene opener in Gum. First of all, so they're hiding Knave, and they take the wagon out through the gate. Yeah, it's a hit or miss test. That's what I figured. It's what I'm thinking also. So, I'm going to... okay, so there are 2 guards. I'm thinking there are 2 guards on each side of the gate, and they sort of halt. What's your business? And then Grimwald starts and he says, "Oh, yes, we with the help of some of my friends here, we've talked about the village situation that we don't have any horses. We could really use a couple of horses, and Rose here used to work as a groom and a squire, and she's really good at handling horses, and she's seen some horses running out about on the marshes. So we're going to attempt to get some capture some horses, and yeah, we just have in the wagon. It's just easy transport, and we have some horse feed with us and stuff. The horse, the guards sort of. That sounds reasonable. So I'm going to say +3 to this reaction roll because maybe it's a bit cheesy, but I'm thinking that the beautiful Belinda, she sort of leans over and charms the guard a bit, distracts him. So I'm going to say it's a +3. So let's hope this works. Oh god, let me roll high. Yes. That's the best you can get. Asked to join the party. No. We can do perfectly well without. Rose is really good. He has to join the party. He wants to be in this band here. Okay. So. And I said it was a warm day. Let's just leave by that. But we could actually roll the weather. But it's Knave, so you might never know. I have to pause the video because I'm going to sneeze. So I'm back. And thinking because we did not roll. Why? Nifur, the little man, has to go. Oh, why he has to? Yeah, why he has to? What is it that he needs to do? And go on one of the gun tables. The Grand Oracle. So let me get something to write on here. So first I'm going to roll an action word. 23, that's create. 50, the descriptor word. Irresistible. What is it he's going to? Irresistible. And then the subject. War. I rolled war. Windy. War. Speak for yourself here. Create irresistible war. That sounds weird. I don't like the word war in here. I could go with it and think a bit about it. Could also swap the dice. Round to with 79. Let me see what that word is. Rebels. Almost glowing. The wind is almost glowing by. My head is off the windowsill. Arc! Create irresistible wall. I have to think a bit. I don't know if I should possibly was thinking. This is a tough one. What is... Let's start. Let's think a bit. So... He is being bullied in town. The village people throw vegetables at him. Rotten vegetables. Call him names. Is he planning to pick up something that will help him become irresistible in a positive way? But in war. So, oh my god. That's a tough one. Why the war bit? That would be, I'm thinking that it sounds, it could a bit sound like he was gathering. It could be a wish of him or some sort of a thought he had. And he wanted to maybe recruit some fairy friends or something in this area. Oh yeah, what is the area actually? The area, let's check that. I had a paper somewhere, because I cannot see that on screen really well. Where did I put it? Oh, I'm thinking I have to pause the video. Be right back. Oh yeah, silly me. I threw it out because I thought I had it on writing now. Let me just enlarge this thing a bit. Magic landmark. Whispers in the wind. 15% chance of a treasure. Great. So whispers in the wind. Something magical. That is it because there are an army of fairies here? Like, I'm thinking small, like fairies, you know, fairy tale fairies. Those are the ones who are whispering in the wind. Like when travelers go by, they sort of whisper and giggle in their ears. I've settled on that, and I'm thinking he wants a war. He wants to ask these little brownies or whatever they are. In a sort of mischievous, not evil, but mischievous war. He wants to, because he's sort of almost like a goblin dwarf, I don't troll, and when they are not happy about how humans are treating them, they do mischievous things. I'm thinking he wants some sort of revenge, and he's asking these little devils to help him. So that's interesting. Okay, let's go with that. And he only just told the others while traveling out there why, what it is that he wants, and I don't even think that Belinda, sort of, I'm thinking she thought it was something else, something like, you what? Just kind of reacts, yeah, just a little bit, yeah, just little tricksy tricks on the humans. This. We won't be, they won't know it's us, I mean. Come on, Linda. We have some fun. Okay. It's okay. Okay, Nifur, but you owe me one now, then, I guess. Okay. So, to travel out to find these sprites, I could call them. Are there any sort of sprites or brownies in Knave? I don't think so. Bro, I don't think so, but what about in Boston Wizardry Whitebox by Matt Finch and Marv Brake? Are there any sorts of, because it's fairly easy to convert, are there any brownies? Not really. Not brownies, but are there any sprites? Or fairies, I could also. Sprites. That is S. There are not. Are there any regular fairies? Fae is not. Doesn't really matter actually, because I mean, fine, we can come up with them. And I'm thinking that Nifur thought of, what is it that Nifur has on him? Get Nifur up. Oh yeah. Actually, yeah, one thing, I actually need to roll some personality traits for Grimwald. I haven't really done that. Okay. I'm thinking that Nifur and they've sort of found, they sort of take the wagon bit back and forth, and I'm thinking that Rose also sort of scouts the horizon and maybe borrows Grimwald's telescope to see if she can spot any wild horses. But I'm thinking that Nifur sort of looks for an area where these whispers are, and then he sort of starts to sing, I think, in this foreign sort of Fey language. And I don't think that it's necessarily the language that Elindalin can speak. It's another sort of Fey, I think. But perhaps she can. I don't know. I don't know if it matters, but she's sort of. I'm thinking her patron is some sort of maybe a bumblebee or some sort of bee, the bee queen or something. That is some ideas I had. Anyways, he's singing, and then after a few seconds, he says, "Right, it's over. It's done. I have found my army. They agreed to help me. We just have to do a little quest for them first." And then Lindalin sort of does a face palm. And I'm thinking that Rose is looking in the telescope, hasn't heard a thing of this conversation. And Grimwald is just looking at everybody and just shaking his head. Does Rose, while the others react to Nifur's info, he's looking for horses. And I'm thinking there's a good chance that there's actually horses here. Not a good chance, it's the 50-50 chance, I would say. Because it's a flatland and she can look quite far in this telescope. So yeah, does she see any horses? I'm going to say that they also know that Rose is going to look for horses, because they also want to get some horses back to town. Oh, maybe Rose actually... Maybe the brides know where the horses are, and yeah, I just said that she didn't heard anything of Nifur's speech, but I guess she sort of does anyway. Oh, then she says, Nifur, can you please help me out here? Does the brides know where the wild horses run in this area, in the marshes? Or have they seen a red horse with a fiery mane? I'm going to say that's a 50-50 because I can't. Yeah. So, do they know? Have they seen? Do they know of these wild horses? Come on. No! So I'm thinking that Rose does not see, god damn it, any horses in the horizon. Oh, by the way, we forgot something. This is Knave. So two things. Where the hell is it? When they traveled in this wagon, it's only a little faster than 5 foot, I'm thinking. So they actually travel what is called a watch. So while traveling, days are divided into 6 4-hour watches, 3 for day, 3 for night. Most major access, traveling, foraging, searching, takes 1 watch to complete. So could they spend 1 more watch looking for horses, or are there just no horses here because the sprite says that there were none, or it is because the sprites don't travel far? I don't know. But you can on foot or with a slow wagon in this sort of terrain, because it's a marsh. You can move 1 6-mile hex per watch, up to 3 times per day. Okay. It's a bit difficult terrain, I would say, but they are on wagon. And I'm thinking there is some sort of road, although it's not the best road. They're going off-road now to look for horses as well. But actually, let's let's park. I meant Nifur's quest for a bit. I'm thinking that he agreed something with the brides that they will help him to do some mischievous stuff to this village. Oh yeah, after we after we completed the quest. So let's park that a bit. And then I think Rose asked them, guys, now we're here. We said we were looking for horses. Can we please spend some hours look for horses? Oh. One other thing. Keep forgetting. I have to roll on the travel hazard die. We've traveled for, let's say, 4 hours, which is 1 watch, but we have to roll a travel hazard die. Depletion. Roll a d6 for each perishable item, rations, monster parts, etc. On a 1, it has gone bad. So I'm going to roll. Let's see how many rations do we have. 2 rations here, 2 rations there. 2 red, that's 6. And Rose does not have any rations. I'm going to say that she does have rations. Because I think that the Grimwald's aunt gave her some. So that is actually 8d6, but I have to roll for the first character. So Grimwald. No rations gone bad. No rations gone bad for Nifur. For Lindelin, no rations gone bad. No rations gone bad for Rose. That's good. Okay. So yes, let's first roll what sort of quest it is that, or errand it is that the sprites ask of, or what sort of favor it is that the sprites want in return. Oh! They want us to rescue someone. And I'm thinking it's a sprite. I'm going to ask, is this sprite somewhat... Who is this sprite? Let's use gum for that. Because I even think that sprite has, you know, identities and personas. Yeah, let's roll on on the specifics table. No, I'm going to re-roll that. That's civilian. If I roll 1, I'm going to re-roll. Oh Christ. Okay. Special 7. Okay. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to roll. That's unuseful. Just believe me. I'm going to roll a 4-sided dice. And yeah. 2 7. Oh, it's some sort of engineer. That could be interpreted like maybe he's sort of inventive. Maybe he's sort of like engineer. Yeah, great. Anything you can roll about him? What's his name? I don't know. Let me think about that actually, because I'm thinking that this session has to end soonish, because it's taken it's taken more than an hour actually. Oh my god. Before we close for today, I want to. Road still wants to look for horses. So what they're going to do is they spend one more watch in the same hex looking for horses. I'm going to ask the Oracle, and it's a 50-50. Do they find horses? Also, I'm going to roll on the traveling hazard die, of course. First off, I'm going to roll the traveling hazard die. It's a free turn, that means that nothing happens. But the question is, do we see any horses? And especially I'm going to ask again if we find the horses, if there's a red horse. No. Do we find any horses? No. Okay, that's settled then. So, in the next episode, we're going to have to take it up where we left, and I have to. In the meantime, I have to figure out the name of this. Sprite who we had to rescue, right? It was. Oh yeah, now I forgot. Should have written it down. Where the hell did it go? Ah! I lost the table. I think it was rescue. Let's see. R. Rescue, yes. I'm going to write that down. Rescue. Right. And also look further for red horse and horses for the village. Okay, that's it for today. See you until next time.